Hi, my name is Beth Rogers, college English instructor and founder of WritersBlockHelp.com. I'd like to talk to you today about sensory details. Sensory details are very important in writing, and there are many reasons why. But one way to describe it, first of all, is to talk about verve. Think about what verve means to you. It's all that passion, excitement, vigor, all that stuff that goes into making your writing so great and wonderful and interesting for you and your readers. So one way to do that, one way to have verve in your writing is to use familiar ideas, experiences, stories that you've been told, stories that you tell, all these different things that work together to make your details stand out. So there are different kinds of details in terms of your senses. There's seeing, touching, hearing, tasting, smelling. Okay? If you want to use all of those details, you have to be able to see the world through different lenses, from different perspectives and viewpoints. You don't want to just see yourself and what all of these things mean to you in terms of what you see, taste, smell, hear, and touch. You want to know what other people feel about all of these senses. So you can think about it through the eyes of your parents, your siblings, your cousins, your friends, celebrities that you've never even met, homeless people on the street that you pass, cashiers at the grocery store, anybody who will help you to better understand who your audience is and how to best grab them and their attention. So one way of going about this is to make a list of all of the things that you feel will be able to express detail. So think about all the things that are in the room with you at the moment that you're watching this video. For example, in the room right now with me, there is a lot of photographs. Okay, and they're in frames. But if I just tell you there's a bunch of framed photographs in the room that I'm in, you're not going to be too interested. Okay? If I explain what is in each photograph, who is in each photograph, what they look like, what they're wearing, what they were thinking at the moment they were in that this photograph was taken, you're going to get a lot more out of it. There's also a gift bag in the corner, a red, white, and blue colored gift bag. But I can call it a star-spangled gift bag, and in your mind's eye, you might be able to see the American flag, or you might be able to hear the national anthem because you're thinking of the Star-Spangled Banner. Okay. There also is cherry chapstick sitting in my purse. I might describe that in such a way that you can literally taste the cherry chapstick on your lips. Now, to some people who like cherry, that might be a great taste, and they might be really into it because of that. And to other people, they might think, oh, cherry chapstick, that gives me a bad feeling. And so different feelings bring on different emotions and help to explain different things for different people. Okay. There might also be thumbtacks in the room. There's thumbtacks on the corkboard next to me. And so if I describe them a certain way, you might be able to feel the push of the thumbtack on the back of your thumb. Okay. There's also a lot of different things that you could have in the room, such as magazines or books or a bowl, and you might hear the tinging of a bowl if you hit it with something by accident. You might open up the magazine pages or the book pages and hear the rifling and the ruffling of the pages. All of these things bring on sensory details. You just have to be observant enough to notice them. Okay? Then, if you think about all of the senses, seeing, touching, tasting, smelling, and hearing, you can capture a ton of emotions, and you want to do that for your readers, as I've already talked about. Now, take one specific example, an oasis in a desert. Okay? An oasis in a desert is an optical illusion. It's not really there necessarily. Maybe there really is an oasis, but chances are you're seeing it because you're so thirsty, you're so hungry, you're so tired, and you just want something to put in your mouth to taste because you're so eager to have something. You've been walking for so long. So you might see this optical illusion in your mind's eye. You might be able to taste the water on your lips even though you haven't gotten to it yet. You might be able to hear the lapping of the water back and forth in your mind, thinking like, oh, I'm getting closer, I'm getting closer. You might be able to see, so far we've done the seeing, hearing, and tasting. You might be able to feel the touch of it against you, even if it's on your lips with the taste. And the final one is the smelling. And maybe you can't smell water, but maybe you can smell the sweat dripping off of you as you get closer and closer to what you think is going to be the water. All of these sensory details will create a great image in your reader's mind that will allow him or her to want to read more, to want to know, well, what's going to happen next, because this is so thoroughly described and so greatly detailed. Okay? So your emotions are important because sensory details will bring about all of these ideas that readers will really get into. If you want to learn more about sensory details, you can visit my website, WritersBlockHelp.com. On my website, you can click to subscribe to a free e-zine and get a free ebook as well from it. If you have any further questions, you can contact us on a form that you can find on that page. We look forward to seeing you soon and look for more videos in the future.